Now, good morning, Mr. Williman. It's another edition of the conversation, but this time around, we are not in the studio. We are outside the streets, outside the studio to discuss political and trade issues. So yesterday, on Monday, the Minister of Power, in person of Adelabu, said, "See, Nigeria is owing about 1.3 trillion in the energy sector." He said that the government can no longer subsidize power to every Nigerian. So that means that if government remove subsidy from that sector will become vulnerable. So now every Nigerian will now either fall to estimated billing or or like pay. See, if you charge whatever you charge is what you will use. And then again, so many Nigerians have come out openly to say that policy it is not a good one. That see, the same government said they cannot subsidize food. The same government cannot subsidize PMS, which is petroleum. And now there are no good roads. Nothing is working in the streets. Do you think that is a welcome development? And then some days after, you have, you have the government that said we cannot subsidize power to every Nigerians. But the same government has now gave out about 24
billion.
Yeah, billion, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
24 billion.
24 billion. Now, giving to people that want to go for Hajj in March. And now government is subsidizing Hajj for people. Now, don't you know now Easter time will still no sorry, Easter is now approaching now. The same Christian now, government will still subsidize Jerusalem for the Christian pilgrimage. Do you think that is a welcome development?
Good morning, everyone. I don't think that's a very bad development. Number one, in every nation, while the Western nation that everybody wants to, there is a form of subsidy, a kind of subsidy for the people. It's either to subsidize transport, subsidize food, subsidize just something to alleviate the poverty of the people, or at least to make them feel at ease in the country. I've always said it, our government, I don't even mean from this government, it has been long. You always have wrong priorities, and that is the problem.
Wrong priority.
Yes, you always will leave, my people will say Yoruba, you leave what is the major issue and you go for some trivial things. Okay, there's no subsidy on petroleum, even though we have large amount of crude oil in the soil. No subsidy on food. Now you want to remove subsidy on power. Even if there's a subsidy, every day a unit
of the
electricity goes up every week. So how do you even want the poor citizens to cope with this? Because as you can see on the street, all on the streets, we are seeing things, we are hearing things. There's no way you would walk down a particular street now in Lagos and you won't see 4 or 5 people approach you to beg for food. If someone that has not eaten since morning begging for food, how do you think such a person will be able to pay for that power? Even the power you are even paying for, you are not seeing it. But for the past 2-3 days here, there is no light here, and that is the truth. Now, okay, accumulate it now. There's a lot of heat in Lagos, maybe in Nigeria, but I'm using Lagos as an example. Now, for last 3 days, there's no power. How are the citizens coping? So now, you now come to the TV, you on your TV or your phone, and you see the Minister of Power said you are removing subsidy. So I don't know. Then what is okay? Then what is as a citizen of Nigeria? What are the privileges you are enjoying as a Nigerian citizen? Education is not subsidized. Food is not subsidized. Nothing is subsidized. So it's just like you are just working, and at the end of the month, the week, and everything, there's nothing to show for it because you are paying some exorbitant fee or something that the government should have done and put subsidy on. Okay, now you see, on the issue of 24 billion naira on Hajj or something, when I saw it, I just laughed.
And the government is even subsidizing those going for Hajj. That's you see, does it even make sense?
No. First things first, religion should be no. First things first, religion should be private, but here it is. Unless we are lying to ourselves, we have many religions in Nigeria. We don't have only Muslims or Christians alone. They are people of traditional religion, and today they are practicing it. For example, everybody knows Wole Soyinka is not a Christian or a Muslim. He calls himself a traditionalist. And there are many like that. Abelebu born in Osun State. These people are traditionalists. Now, even in Nigeria, there are people that they are adherents of the real message. They are not Muslims or Christians. Some people they are ek and ka. You have a right because Nigeria we don't have a state religion, so we have different types. We have the right. So now, if a person of ek and ka say, okay, I'm going on a pilgrimage to my place. Are you going to are you going to sponsor them? If somebody, if as a Yoruba man, I say, okay, today I want to go and worship Ifa, maybe in Brazil. Are you going to sponsor me? So we are just, all this is a hypocrisy of religion in this country. As a Muslim or as a Christian, if you don't have money to sponsor yourself to Mecca or to Jerusalem or to Rome, don't go to your house. God sees your heart. And that's even in Islam. The last pillar of Islam, because I used to be a Muslim, the last pillar of Islam is pilgrimage. And when you see, after you believe in the oneness of Allah, then it comes to Salat, then you pray 5 times a day, then it comes to Ramadan, you fast, the Ramadan is coming, then number 4th one is Zakat, you give alms to the poor. The last one is Hajj. Even in that Hajj, it is written that if you don't have money to sponsor yourself, God has already seen your heart. So if God that gave the law can say if you don't have this money to go, it is not like the first, second, and 4th one, third and 4th one. That means, so why would the government now say, okay, let me, now the truth is this. The majority of those people that they will sponsor to Mecca, they have already gone there before. That is the fact. They are not sponsoring new people. All these things are just some political patronage. Just to share to some slots to your party members, to some people in your family, some people in your political parties, some people from yourself, from same state and everything. Some people now they are going to Mecca. What they are selling is not up to 1 million. Now to go to Mecca now you must have like 4 million. Instead of you to give that money to that person to do business, so that maybe like if the person decides to go Mecca in 2025, 2026, he can raise money by himself to go. Now you have given that, you have sponsored him to Mecca. That person now come back to Nigeria to face economic challenges. So what is the essence of going there? Instead of giving that person money to do business, so that he can become, he or she can become a man, a man that can work in the benefit, or a woman that can work in the benefit. By, like we said, maybe 2-3 months now, they will put out that money. They are sponsoring people to Jerusalem. For how long? For what reason? Why and how? Religion is a private stuff. Exactly. You can serve your God anywhere. Okay. I always tell people 2020 is my own best year. That is the year of coronavirus. And I told people, if you don't learn in 2020, what happened? You will never learn again. 2020, there was a COVID-19 pandemic. They shut down Mecca. They shut down Jerusalem. Nobody was able to travel anywhere. Did we die? None of us died. None of us died. So you don't need to go to Mecca to pray. Right? Because even Mecca, they closed it down because of COVID-19. Nobody traveled anywhere. Jerusalem was shut. So no pilgrimage, nothing. Did anybody die? What has happened? It shows that if you are in Nigeria, if your heart is pure, maybe you don't have money to go to anywhere. If you pray, God will answer your prayer in Nigeria. God will answer your prayer in Aba, in Enugu, in Onitsha, in Yaba, Lagos. Anywhere you are, God is here with us. So government sponsoring this stuff. Okay, you are removing subsidy from electricity. Now you are sponsoring pilgrimage. Look at it now. You are removing subsidy from fuel. You are sponsoring pilgrimage. Is that subsidizing for something that is less concerned to the people? Yes, now. But sir, Mr. William, my submission is this. Now, I think the government are not even sensitive to what is happening in the country, because no sensible government would fork out fork out 24 billion from the taxpayers' money. And now the Minister of Finance has assigned to it. Yes, now that's it. And then some persons would be sponsored to Mecca with taxpayers' money. How is that policy? How is it going to affect my own life? How is it going to affect the common man on the street? Now, throughout some days now, since last week Monday, there has been no light. There has been no light. Light is very horrible. Thank God we live around. You see how people struggle to sleep outside the streets because of the heat. Now, don't you think, and the Minister of Power has come out openly to say
that the government can no longer subsidize power. But the same people in government have come out to say they want to subsidize living wage. What is now? How is that? How does that affect the common man? Is that our pressing needs?
No. Now I told you, I've always been emphasizing on it that our government don't care about us. They don't care. Let me give an example. Immediately the president was sworn in, he said 5 billion naira has been earmarked for student loan. 5 billion student loan, 24 billion pilgrimage. Only Muslims, so because no Christians will go to Mecca for work. No nationalists will go to Mecca. No Kakamba will go to Mecca. Now, 5 billion for student loan, we have been hearing about for like 9 months. They have not approved it.
The president has approved it. Okay.
Are we yet to see it?
No, students are yet to receive it.
But the one for Mecca, that one will take effect very soon.
Very soon. And who are those going to the Mecca? Who are those going to Jerusalem? No, because government need to have a comprehensive audit on this. Like tell Nigerians who are those the government is subsidizing Mecca for in the first place. We need to know them because now the money belongs to everybody.
Yes.
It is not the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's money.
Yes.
It is the country's wealth.
Yes.
So now, don't you think that commission instead of that pilgrimage, that Mecca, it should draft out their names, put out their passport photograph, let every Nigerian see who government is subsidizing for.
I was telling somebody one day, we were discussing, I told the person that every Nigeria, you see the problem is, of us think, oh, I don't pay tax, it does not concern me. Every Nigerian, especially when you are 18, more than 18, you pay tax. Maybe you don't know. There are formal and informal tax. I'm starting from here now. If you go to the streets, you will see lots of people. So, like I was saying, every Nigerian pays tax, informally or formally. But most people don't know. That's why they don't care. So even when government give them 5,000, they will start thanking the government. You know you are paying tax. You see those people that are selling by the roadside, they pay tax, but they don't know. When you hear for a low the way they talk, give us money for the money you are paying, what is it? It might not be from the government official, but that is tax. You, if you enter bus today, the money you are paying, even if it's 100 naira, you are paying tax because you see those LRT members, they are collecting money from these people. What the money they are collecting? That is why there is high rate of transportation. If today there is no LRTW members collecting any money from any bus, the level of transportation will go down. But because they are collecting money, so that is your own tax. We are all paying tax, so we all have a stake in this country. No matter which work you are doing, you are paying tax one way or the other. So now, because you have a stake in the country, you should be very, very aware. You want to know what they are using your money to do. And this is what they are using your money to do now. To send some people to Hajj, which is supposed to be a personal affair. They will send some people again to Jerusalem.
At whose expense?
Yes, now.
At the taxpayers' money.
Yes, now, because it is our money. Nobody owes the money.
Now, look at Mr. Beliwa. And Mr. Power said that the government is owing 1.3 trillion to the discos. Now, don't you think if government fork out that 24 billion and then pay upfront, is it not a welcome development for people that will go to Hajj, people that will go to Jerusalem? At least this thing, it will be of national interest. This Hajj is just for selected individual. Now 24 billion can still go a long way in our economy. It can help small scale businesses.
Yes.
Thank God you've seen how small scale businesses are struggling in this dying, thriving economy. You know that now what promotes as you see is what promotes the economy is the small scale business. Drives the economy. Now the government is indirectly killing the small scale business because of this power issue. So my submission is that the money that these people were supposed to go, because those going to Hajj, those going to this Hajj are the government political allies. To be told, it is either a politician, a world chairman, a local government chairman, a state escrow in your party because no right thinking government will just wake up and say we want to subsidize hajj payment for some person. This payment, this hajj is supposed to be just like I said, should be a personal thing. Government should not have hand in it.
Yes.
Sponsor to see, have you seen Americans sponsor people to Jerusalem? Have you seen? No. Now look at now Kano too. Now federal government will sponsor people to hajj. Kano will sponsor people to hajj. Bauchi will sponsor people to hajj. Sokoto will sponsor people. Sokoto will sponsor people to hajj. Gombe. Most of these local states will do that. Some states in southwest will do that. Yes. Lagos will do. As on federal government, Lagos will do. Oyo will do. Ekiti will do. Ibadan will do. Now, for how long do you want to continue like this? What is the benefit of these people going to hajj?
No benefit. It is a personal matter. If you okay, even this last administration, Zamfara state government.
The former governor.
Yes. Matawale. He sponsored people to hajj. No, he sponsored people to Mecca, not hajj. Mecca. To go and pray about the insecurity in the state. You see the kind of leaders. This is so hilarious. Nigeria is a comedy scene. I'm telling you, if you just sit down one day and start reading news, it's only Nigeria here, snake swallowed money, monkey swallowed money. Something means that we like, even if you tell somebody, a 10-year-old in America, say, snake swallowed money, like how snake swallowed money. How can you sponsor people to Mecca, to go and pray about insecurity? All these things are just ways of embezzling money. You as a state governor, majority of the states in the north, their children are out of school. There's high level of illiteracy.
Exactly.
There's high level of
poverty.
Even poverty rate in the north. High level of mortality amongst the women when they want to give birth to children. But what we deem it always to do every year is to send people to hajj.
Send people to Mecca.
Okay, since I've been sending, okay, it's only a man president that will do the same thing as 24 results. Okay, since I've been sending people to hajj or Jerusalem, what development has it brought to Nigeria? You see, our religion, you see Nigeria is a country. Nigeria as a country is like a setup amongst the politicians, the civil servants, the religious leaders, the traditional rulers, and our elders. You understand what I'm saying? The religious leaders, they know. Okay, as you have been seeing some of the leaders are saying, oh, by the grace of God, dollar will come to something. Prophecy does not work on those things. You can't pray your way out of poverty. Prayer alone cannot work against poverty. If it's like that, China, that they don't, another Muslim or Christian, they will be a very poor country. That the third richest country, second richest country in the world. Number one most religious country in the world is Afghanistan. They're one of the poorest countries. Then we Nigerians, we are number 2. So the most religious country. Yes, the religious country, the way they practice religion and everything. And even the Bible says righteousness exalts a nation, not religion. So the way we pass our religion here, something else. They give our problem majorly is corruption. Our problem is corruption in all forms. Corruption does not necessarily mean stealing money. If somebody is supposed to be in a particular position because of tribal sentiments or ethnic sentiments or party, you put another person there, it will later affect a whole lot of people.
Exactly.
I was talking somebody. I said, the person said, "Oh, Obasanjo is very corrupt." I said, "Okay, I'm not saying." I about Buhari said, "I know Buhari is a clean person." I laughed. I said, "You don't understand. Buhari is more corrupt than Obasanjo." Do you know why? Obasanjo, when in his regime, you see the people, you see the way he picked his minister and everything. Go and look at Nigeria's GDP. Look at our inflation rate and everything. Compared to Buhari, that said he's not corrupt. But instead, he picked people amongst his tribe and party. The president that told people that this particular region gave me 5%. You understand? Okay, now compare the poverty, the GDP, and the inflation rate of Obasanjo and Buhari. The man said, "Oh, it is true." You understand? So corruption does not mean stealing money alone. Let us kill corruption first. Let us leave religious issues aside first. And let us cause righteousness. Righteousness. They gave you money to execute a project. Execute it. You understand? If for example, if Nigeria were to be a righteous nation, not a religious nation, nobody would think in his right senses, I'm sending people to make a call to do what?
because
If you have money, go there.
because
If you don't have money, pray in your house.
because I think this thing of going to Hajj, going to Mecca, going to Jerusalem, to me has not become a norm by the government. See, every budget, sorry, every year there's always a budget for it. Why would budget be made to send people to Hajj?
Yes, now
Why
because
should no, why should there be a budget now? And when there's no budget for soft loan that will affect small scale business, and when there's no budget that will like promote businesses that they are struggling to meet up economic situation.
um
So to me, I think the government is just deliberately doing this sheer of wickedness.
yes, yes, now I told you, I said Nigeria's poverty is artificial. It is not natural. You are not meant to be poor. Nigeria is supposed to be a prosperous nation, but instead our politicians, alongside our religious leaders, our traditional rulers, the elders, the civil servants, they intentionally make Nigeria to be poor so that they can continue to rule over us. I told you that when we were in the studio, I said if everybody is well fed, there's high level of literacy. Who will snatch ballot boxes for the politicians?
None.
Yes, now can you go to VI, Lekki? Can you go to one estate? Can you go to Gwaipa in Abuja? Can you go to even Jawe in Ikeja? You go and pick the son of the landlord there, say come and snatch ballot box for me. Is that possible? No, but they now go to the trenches. So the child of the poorest of the poor. Come, follow me. Snatch ballot box. Come, follow me. Take 2,000 naira. Do scatter everywhere. So they intentionally made Nigeria to be poor. The policies that are supposed to affect the people, that are supposed to make their lives better, they will never do it. Instead, they keep Nigerians in poverty with this religious something. The people that they are going to Mecca, oh, they are very happy. Let me go to Mecca for the first time. Instead, okay, how can now all people that are going to the Mecca now, some of them they'll be owing house rent, they'll be owing shop rent, but you send them to Mecca
Now,
instead of empowering them
now you know
to be
what?
independent.
Now let me tell you a story. I know a political leader in this area. He was sponsored by the local government, by the Fakoja local government, to go to the Mecca last year. When he came back from Mecca, you know what he said? He now started telling people to call him Alhaji. And I asked him, I said, what is the achievement? Just because you want people to call you Alhaji. Now, how has that you going to Mecca? How has it affected the locality?
Yes.
Now, and this person I'm talking about is struggling. Financially, he is not okay. Financially, he has no money. Financially, he struggle. I want to tell you a friend that if that man happens to be a wise man, because this person is a strong member of the what of the ruling party here in yes, in Lagos. So now I know these things are slots. It was
Yes,
slot.
yes, yes.
If truly that person has to be someone that's someone that knows what it takes, he should have declined that offer. Use the money to what benefit his life. After this person came out from Mecca, he is still walking around, still no job. but see, just that title, Alhaji, like sorry, like see that to me it sounds so hilarious. And then also the Minister of Power now said they cannot afford to pay 1.8 trillion to pay these schools just to subside power, so that every Nigerians can at least get still use methods of light power in a different zone. But now the same government is paying 24 billion for people going to Hajj. And now so this brings me back to the issue of Osore Adebo that said Nigeria has spiritual issues, because because to me no right thinking person, no right now, just let us place it now. You don't have 1.3 trillion to subsidize power,
Yes.
so that every Nigerian can at least lit up their house, so that they can be light, so that small scale business that cannot afford PMS can at least have access to light. Now don't forget that a diesel is 1,300. Now small scale business, how much do they earn? Now how much diesel can they afford to buy? How much PMS can small scale business afford to buy. Now, don't forget that banks also are now started closing by 2 p.m. because of this diesel rates.
Massive.
Because of this diesel. Now, the government is not even coming talking about how to solve this power issue, because this power issue in Nigeria is now what, an endemic situation. It needs urgent attention. For since on Monday, I have not slept with lights. I have not slept with lights.
In Lagos.
In this Lagos, I don't know any part of the country, but in this Lagos, in this vicinity, there have been no lights. People have been sleeping inside serious heat. Now, you said you don't have 1.8 trillion to subsidize that, but you have 24 billion to give to people, to give to political allies, because those going to Hajj are the political allies. You have 24 billion to subsidize Hajj for your political allies. Now, 24 billion from the taxpayers' money. Now, April time now, we have another like 25 billion to go to them. I am a Christian. Billion. I'm not against people going to all these religious places, but my thing is that government should not use public money and sponsor people going to Hajj.
So first things first, that man that was sent to Mecca, that now wants the title of Alhaji. Ask him. Many don't know what is the meaning of Alhaji. Even in my language, it means Alejo.
Okay, that is
just now, just a Jerusalem, just a someone that has gone to Mecca on pilgrimage. That's the meaning. There's no special thing about it. That's why you hand it to somebody from Nigeria is not the only Islamic country in the world. Now many Muslim nations. Have you seen somebody from any other nation be Alhaji before? It is because we Nigerians will not title. Somebody will say, my name is Alhaji Chief Otunba Doctor, only you. When you have value, you have value. In America, you call the president something. The value attached to the name. If you mention C Ronaldo, the value, Messi, the value. But in Nigeria, my name is Dr. Chief Otunba, IT. You don't need those things. That's number one. Number two, what are the priorities of the government of the day? Now, that man has been sent to Mecca. He has seen everywhere. The man has gone there. He has seen light that it was only prayer to have light because he was in Mecca. There's light 24 hours. You have seen it, right? Now he now came back to Nigeria to struggle. Now I'm a Christian. If you want to give me you want to sponsor me 5 million, for example, to go to Jerusalem, give me 500,000 to stay in Nigeria. I'll rather collect it. What am I going to do there? If you have money, you can go. See, this is
but not from the government.
Not from the government coffers. These are tax. I explained earlier. Everybody in Nigeria is paying tax, so that you don't know. As long as you are buying something, even okay, if they send you 10,000 naira now from any bank, what the bank does, so you just move 15 naira. All those things are taxes. You are all paying tax, so that you know, or you think, oh no. So it is from our money. The government, see, our government. I always say, this our government. They don't care about us. They don't care about the lives of the citizens. They want to be in power. All of the ways of being in power is to
make people poor.
Is to make the people poor. Number two is to make sure that there is a form of a cabal with who? Traditional rulers, religious leaders. Now, what are the religious leaders? They know. Most of them, they know that the way this country is going.
Yeah, but that's what Subsidy said.
Imagine, I was even the Islamic religious leaders, I was very impressed with them.
And I said the
guy sitting on the gauntlet of powder, Sultan of Sokoto, a Muslim. Another one, the Emir Adubayo, the Emir of Kano too, he was talking to the wife of the president. He said, but our own religion as a Christian, our pastors, they know, they can see, but I just bringing the messages of hope. Like just a problem is spiritual. How? He became a senator. He just spent 2 months in the house. Each senator, they bought over 60 million naira car for one person. Calculate the money. Over 60 million naira for one human being.
See, do you know that? Sorry, lastly, before I let you go, do you know that these people even inflated their own budget?
Jesus Christ. So when I hear people say, this our big, they are going to represent us. Who are they going to represent?
So what they forget?
So when I tell people,
who are they protecting?
Who is going to fight for you? Somebody became a house member in the Senate. They gave 160 million naira car. You expect him to remember you in the faculty.
That's what I said yesterday. In Lagos State, you can see how horrible the roads of Ogun State are. Ogun State, and then as a governor, as former governor.
Yes.
Now, do you think? Okay, I think that question is for Alade. Thank you to our esteemed viewers for watching these trending issues with us. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel on News Point TV. We'll catch you all later.